Gold team, welcome in. We are excited to announce that we've got Scott Carlson, who is with Country Financial. And we were just talking before we started here. It's a good time to be talking about this stuff because we've had weather stuff go on. I'm sure limbs have blown into houses, um, roof damage, all kinds of stuff. So, Scott, we are happy to have you as part of our team, new partner. So welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk with you guys for a little bit today. And, excited to get started with the team and tell you guys a little bit about myself and what I can do for you guys. So I'll just jump right in.
Just jump in, Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Scott Carlson, and I'm a local country financial agent. I live in Baldwin. My office is in Fenton. And so I'm local here. I'm licensed in the state of Missouri and Illinois. So if you guys tend to cross the river, I'm available to help you over there as well. But what I really wanted to do is just do a brief introduction of who I am, where I'm from. I've been in St. Louis area for 20 plus years and, went to school in Missouri, and I grew up in Chicago, but don't hold that against me. I lived in Missouri for almost half my life, a little over half my life, in St. Louis area, most of that. So, I consider myself, a resident of Missouri, being here for over 20 years, and certainly a resident of the city of St. Louis. So glad to be here. I'm a local guy. I've been around for a while. One of the things that I like to talk with real estate agents about is how can I help you guys get done what you're trying to get done, right? So one of the things that I've heard a lot from the agents I've spoke with is they want someone who's available when they are. Not 9 to 5, not 10 to 4 or whatever. When you guys are out trying to close a deal, when you guys are out at a title company trying to get all the information for a close, that's when I want to be available for you. And if that's maybe after hours on a weekend, on a Saturday, I am available for you guys when you need me. A little bit of notice is always helpful, because we all have.
You're talking about, Scott, doing agent hours, which is very appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not a 9 to 5 for me, nor do I think anyone who works in this industry. It's not a 9 to 5. You're available when the customer is available, and you work until the work is done. And so I'm right there with you. Want to help you out. Any questions that you had for me, Brent, to kind of help me along
it's
here?
funny. What's funny, Scott, is you saying that you live in Baldwin and drive to Fenton. That's exactly what I do. We probably cross paths on the way to work.
We were driving down 141 together, I'm sure, at some point in the day.
Zooming down 141. Yeah. Well, Scott, one of the things that I was talking to you about, and I think that could help as we go along with this relationship is I think a lot of people are, they know about insurance, they know about home insurance, but they don't really know a lot about it. And I'm hoping what we can do is you can be the kind of the go-to guy that can help fill in some of those gaps of, like what's covered, what's not covered, when you have things happen, with roof damage or all kinds of strange things that go on with the home. I can see you being a guy that could really help out a lot of people. Just because I think the more the agents know when they are in a situation where their clients, when those type of things come up, it makes everybody look good. So I'm hoping that'll be one of the things that we'll be able to do, Scott, as we go along here, whether we do the tip of the months or have you do one of our meetings where we kind of have a Q&A. Just to fill in some of those gaps so people don't have to feel like they're walking in the dark thinking, I'd like to ask that question, but I don't know. I feel like I might be, I should have already known that. Those are the type of things that are, I think, really good to know.
Yeah, I would say to piggyback on that, the folks that are listening to this, give me a call. I'll make sure that you have my phone number and email available. If you've got a question on something, let me help you be the expert. Let me help you really be the go-to person for your client, and I'll just be in the background kind of helping you out and making sure everything goes smoothly. So if you got a question about a claim, you got a question about what does this mean or what kind of coverage do we need, I'd be happy to answer those questions and let you shine in front of your customers. And Scott, then on the other side, go ahead.
Scott, how far does your coverage go? Like what like I'm the umbrella is home. What is the is that? Can you explain what that is?
Yeah, so there's I'm licensed for property casualty and life insurance and health
Okay.
insurance in the state of Missouri, Illinois, and actually Wisconsin as well. But what that means is anything that you have from a property standpoint, being cars, boats, trailers, RVs, homes,
Yeah.
second homes, all of those types of things, any kind of property that you or your client would own are things that we want to make sure that are protected and make sure that it's covered in case of any unforeseen circumstances happen. So
Perfect.
inside of how do I protect what I have physically, and then how do I protect what most people might not know or might not think of their most valuable asset is probably themselves, is probably them bringing home that paycheck, because you can
Yeah.
replace a house, you can replace a car. How easy is it to replace a paycheck? That's where the life insurance piece comes in, so
Yeah.
that you can then also help your family if one day unfortunately you don't come home. That's another thing that we want to talk with not only the folks within who are listening here, but also your clients as well. Make sure that that home that they're purchasing is protected long term for them and their family. Those are the types of
Yeah.
things that I can do for you.
Makes sense. I'm glad you covered all that. Anything else we need to know, Scott? We need to know how to contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and give you my cell phone number. That's the easiest, best way to get a hold of me. I do have an office number that rings through my computer, but my computer has to be on for that to really work. So during my office hours, during the daytime, you can reach me via that number, but I'm going to give my cell phone because it's easier to get a hold of me anytime,
Great.
nights, weekends, whatever you need. It's area code 314-484-8678. Again, that's my personal cell. Just give me a shout if you need me. And then I have email address, Scott, SCOTT Carlson, CARLSON @countryfinancial.com. Great way to get a hold of me. You can text me. You can email me. Email comes straight to my phone, as everybody does.
Yeah.
Text is a great way. If you just got a quick question, something short that we can just bounce back and forth real quick, happy to text as well. So just get a hold of me. Let me know how I can help.
Perfect, Scott. Appreciate it. Love having you. You're going to add a lot to the partnership team. So we really appreciate you coming on board with us.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to get started with you guys.
All right. That takes us out. All right, Scott. So I'll cut that, get that out on the Facebook. As soon as we get off here, I'm going to figure out with Kristen how to get that invite over to you so you can do whatever you want to do on that.
Okay.
And I will shoot you some dates of things that are coming up on our calendar that you can be a part of too. And we'll reach out to you for the won't be for this month's newsletter, but for the next one for June.
Yeah, that sounds great. And if there's anything I can do, like if there's I don't know how anymore this is socially acceptable, but if there's like a cocktail hour that we could get the crew together and do like an intro, I'd be happy to participate in that, or sponsor some portion of it, so that we can all meet folks face to face and just have some time together. That'd be great.
No, and we like doing that.
Yeah.
So that's something, especially now that the weather's getting nicer, that's and the days are longer, it makes it easier to do all that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to overkick my coverage, but we do have a agency membership at Topgolf. So I don't know if that would be appealing. Again, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here.
That would be
hugely
appealing. You could make a lot of friends if we did something like that.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, right?
We just need to figure out when we could do that and how, because I think there's a lot of people that would just enjoy just doing that as a get together. Yeah,
like on a Friday, like maybe like 4 o'clock or whenever it's convenient for everybody, just to have like an hour or two transition into the weekend is always nice, I think. So I'd be happy to.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. We'll work on that.
Sounds good.
Okay, Scott, have a good weekend, and I'll get this out and I'll be looking for the invite thing for the Facebook.
Yeah, sounds great. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later.
Right.
See you on 141.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye.